what kind of things you can attach, and it is following that path. Same thing, two things. Path animation, you can say in simple word, and other one is all about camera. So very first of all, I need to decide a path which should be followed by the assigned character or the selected character or selected object, whatever you can call. Let me record at the same time. And recording. For that you need to create a path first. That now it's totally your skill set how to use the curves. Okay. So this one, very first one, I go reset and close it. So let's go to front. I'm clicking randomly. I'm clicking. There's no pre-plan for that, but you can pre-plan. Then I'm moving to right one. I'm going maybe top. So these things are there. Let's say you this is the your this one. Once you're done, press enter. So this is your curve. Now you can even edit the path. So right click, control vertices. So now you can either go one by one, or that decision you have to take. Different way. Let's say I want something. Simply select and move wherever you want, wherever it is required. So that you'll take time as per your choice, as per your requirement, as per the project requirement. Come back to object mode. Then I'm just creating a box. Shift and selecting this one. So then you have to go to animation. Yeah. So under constraint. Yes.
है ये बताइए लास्ट क्लास में हमने तो आपसे स्ट्रेचिंग ऑफ वायर पे बात
Who is this? Yeah, who is this?
Sorry, sir. Actually, my mic got opened by mistake.
Okay. See, session is under recording, so it's easily we can find out from where we got this sound. Okay, so it's okay. Sometime it could be happen, but just take care.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay, so now this box is attached to your path, and if you click it, so this is the object or the character, whatever you attach. Character sometimes, if let's say the character is flying in the air, or somewhere it's following some particular path, that you can take experiment with those that it follows the path. And under show you have to go under show and hide this nerve curve, right? So it is visible to you.
Sir.
Yes.
I don't know if you had noticed that the content is not being recorded.
No, actually, in few classes I checked, it is not available. That some classes, I don't know what, it's a bug or technical issue. I don't have that option to record it. It's not very big, it's very dense. It's not a very dense subject, very simple subject. So, sake of this, I will just repeat it again. What you have to do, and you have to confirm that you can use curve tool. I think you all can. Yes, yes or no. If somebody is there who does not know how to use curve tools, then I can explain. If anyone is there, feel free to ask.
Yes, sir. I want to know it again.
Tell me your name because I can't see the chat.
Tanisha.
Okay. So do you want me to do it again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm closing thing and opening new scene. So this is your new scene. What you're supposed to very first of all, you have to create a path. Path means a curve path. On the basis of that, that object follows that path, right? So under create, you have to go to create and create tool. The very first of all, CV curve tool. So as I have been telling you everyone that if you are doing after some longer period, then check is there any pre-fix setting or there, then reset, come back. Now you are ready with your tool, right? So for example, something is going that this is your choice, or as per production that my object should follow this path. And then enter. It's totally flat. If you want to give some kind of height, so this is the soft selection tool. So how to come to this? If you click any of this tool, this move tool. So soft selection option is there. Is it? I hope it is visible to all of you. You have to click this tool, double click, then you'll get this soft selection. If you click, so soft select is checked. It means it's active, right? So either you can inactive or active. So when it is done, so hold B. So this is your brush size. The selection is B. This is going to control this much. The gradation type, purely yellows to slightly orange and then brown. So how could it be helpful for you? Let me see. Percentage was reducing. Here it is 100%, then 80, then 60, and then nothing, zero, right? This you even use in while doing modeling or moving your vertices in model also. And if you want to come out, then double click, then again go this one and check it. So you are free. So what if I do without that? Then you can just pay attention. If select, there's no color gradation there, so it is impacting there only. It is not much impacting over here. Right? So you can decide your path, height, or where exactly you want. For example, better example, let's say if some kind of your helicopter only, for example, right? So you can attach your helicopter to follow this path. In object mode and okay. This is going to be a rocket or missile, whatever you feel. Very basic, kiddish kind of thing. So select first your object and then the path, and then go to under animation. Make sure you are in the animation. Then under animation constraint is there. Animation, under animation constraint. Under the motion path, and the very first, okay, attach motion path. So if you play, so it's following your path. Okay. Now you have to select this one. Go to attribute editor. Your object, that motion path is option is there. Motion path. Okay. So make sure you are on the first one. So three categories are there. Three. At front twist, up twist, and this one. So you have to take a call. What if I do like this? So you can set the direction. So here you can give that direction. Then to just let's say final play blast you want to do, then undergo to show from here, or just uncheck this knobs curve. Okay. So sometime, let's say in future, if you are doing any underwater animation scene where fishes are there, which is following, so this technique can be used, that separately you animating the fish and the group means, you know, that once you group different part and make a single group, if you attach that null group to this path, so that fish separately moving that fin and other thing, and at the same time it's following the path. So many things you can do. So Tanisha, is it clear to all to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me bring that curve again. Anybody? This is second time, so hope it is clear. Now one thing, that it is ending on 120 frame. You can see this 120 is written over here because 120 frame is here. So let's say if I do 1200, let me check whether it is allow me or not. So go to attribute editor. So here, right? So you so it's 100 times more. So you can see the animation gets slow because we are using more frames. So this way you can do. If it is fast, then it's okay. If you want to slow it down slightly, go there on the curve. So in here curve is there. You select this one, drag and select this 1200 numerical values. So in attribute editors, you can go for 240. So even there's a, let's say, mountain is there, and surround mountain there are the roadways. So you slightly follow that road, the model road, and do it there. So if path is there, then attach your car or any vehicle and hide your this curve. So on model it looks like that car is going on that, or a flight or helicopter. So second thing, again I'm going to show you something based on the same thing. So hope it is clear to all of you, those who are present there. Before I switch to second off topic. Okay. कर सकते हैं उसमें, तो मैं इसमें एनिमेट करना होगा कि की सेट करना होगा इस पे जाके। जैसे तुमने अगर यहाँ फ्रेम बनाया तो उसको फिर वही टाइम खींच के इधर लाओ, इधर बढ़ा लो। पहले अभी इसी को इतना ही करो, रेगुलर वाले को। Now Second thing is there, that is, as I told you in the starting of the class, second is camera. So these all viewport are cameras only. Top camera, that perspective, this and this and this. So even sometime we can do it, animate this one also. Let me see if I can show you. Randomly, I'm creating some basic objects for you. I'm just same box, just manipulating different size, or you can say whatever. So there's a small camera icon very just below to that word is written view, right? So if you click this one and just read out that front Z, if you click this one, so it is there, right? So let me see if I can animate this. So simple, you know how to set a key. So Alt and middle mouse, I am moving that window. So there's an animation on this front Z camera. The already exists camera, you can say, but it is not advisable to animate that. You have to separately create some cameras. Again, like creating curves. Go to camera, first one. Make sure it gives some name, or you can, if you can remember this, if one camera is there, it's okay for you. So this is there, right? This camera is there. Let's say I give you name A, B, C. So now this camera is there. And if I go to panel, layouts, two panels side by side, right? So in both the window, you can see that camera is, it is there. You can see. So in one panel, maybe in the right side, again I'm going to panel. Once you click, so very first perspective, there's the ABC. You can see the camera which I just created. Under panel, the next perspective, that ABC. If you click, so this is through this camera now. If I move, see, if I move, then you can feel that it is happening here. This is through this camera. This viewport is through this camera. Okay, hope it is clear. Means this visuals coming through the data which is gathering by this camera, because you can see ABC is there. It is means through this camera which we just created. So same thing like any other object, you can key, press S, and you can fix this one, what frame you want, and other thing. So maybe on let's go to somewhere wherever on 50, it's slightly smooth. So this way you can create camera around your story, around your object. Means once you are asked, once you, let's say if you have done specialization in modeling, so you are asked to create a turntable. So through this camera also, there's another way to do turntable. So that camera goes around this object and create videos video footage out of video, actually image sequence, which you can convert into video sequence, video footage, and upload on YouTube. So the employer can see, okay, what kind of modeling from every angle. So again, if you select, if you want to remove that key from here, simply right click wherever this right tick and delete. The same way, again, I'm going to create this curve to top view. You can see this green color camera is there. Select your camera, select your path, again go to animation and then constraint. So you can see your camera is following the path. Press F so you can see in close-up. So here you can control your focus also. Since it's not facing your this one, so you can find nothing is visible, then again you have to use this one. So it is in focus now. Then you have to right click, set a key selected. Okay, so by this way you can, it follows and it is moving around this object, so you can get that panels ABC. Right, so it is moving around. You have to go and almost every 5 frames you have to check whether it is in the focus, and if it is not, then you control by these 3 things and set a key over there, right click and key selected. So you can develop a key over there, and once it is done, then once if keys are there, then it is, you can slow in slow out. Shift select. So you can see a new things there, this one. So this way you can move around your camera. This is the all about camera. And when the class is cinematography, once you finish cinematography, you can go here. So some many attributes are there related to this one, focal length and other thing. So you can once you are through with cinematography, after some cinematography classes, you can play around this also. And second thing, you can notice there is a color code. So long back I told you, if there is anything kind of thing here, it means it's getting input, and that is because of attaching the camera to this path. So it is generating its own data, right? Just a few things about camera. If you create, means just sake of interest, I'm showing it. You can create nothing great things there. Ground, it's very huge ground. So vertices, and when you're selecting, go to this one, double click and soft selection. Hold B brush, so you will get this one. This kind. Reduce or increase. So some kind of landscape kind of thing you can create. So I'm holding B. Whenever I'm holding B, so left and right drag with holding left side mouse button. Left side mouse button holding B for a brush. So you can increase or decrease the size, brush size. Probably I think same way you can do in Photoshop. Okay, so if you create some path in between this and probably a plane, aeroplane or helicopter or something, or some building over here, so you can create a scene out of this. That camera's path is there, helicopter is going here, and keep this from this distance camera, you'll get a scene out of that. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we have done, that there's a path. How to create a path? We have to use go to create. Under create, there's a curve tools. So I always prefer to use this one, CV curve tool. So through which that you can create different paths. Take time and slowly create, so you can create very beautiful. And try to keep that whenever you click on equal distance, that would be better. So once curve is ready, give the formation by tweaking that vertices up and down, left and right, the path. Once it is done, okay, then create an object which follows that. It could be helicopter, small, or the missiles, or some kind of spaceships. Even if some character like Superman is flying over this terrain, that you can add, and some kind of terrain or the cityscape or some kind of landscape, you can say. So that object follows, and keep your camera wherever you feel it is giving you best result. And once it is done, set your keys. You know how to increase it on path. If it is 120, click it. Try to add wherever you file it is giving you best result. Hold there. Then simple right click. Once everything is done, right click over here, and there's a play blast. Right. So it gives you rough video, rough testing video, pencil test kind of thing. Okay, so it can ask you where exactly you want to save it. Like if I say save files and keep it at scale full, quality full, and then browse, it would ask you the location where you want that file. So it creates a VLC file or AVI or something, I don't know. So a rough cut you can get from here also. And you can apply texture, some kind of green texture you apply on this, or whatever you feel comfortable to you. So I think I hope this two topics is clear to those who are here present. Not
Yes,
a big
sir.
thing. You can simply play around. Once you try it out hands-on, you'll get an idea how to control your camera. Means even today, if you let's say shooting with real camera also, you face a problem. So don't worry, it's virtual version of camera, real camera only. So anything if you start just first, then obviously some experience you need. Okay. So path you can add camera, path on you can add any object, path you can add even character also, but that is you have to very carefully pre-plan. That's it. I think path helps you to create something.